Izu Ojukwu's latest movie, 76, closed the African International Film Festival over the weekend. And of course, Entertainment News was there to catch the highlights. Enjoy.
After an impressive outing at the Toronto International Film Festival and the British Film Festival in London, critically acclaimed Nigerian film 76 received a celebratory homecoming as it closes the 2016 African International Film Festival in Lagos, southwest Nigeria.
The festival has been very good. Nigerians have upped their game. The films this year were beyond brilliant. They can compete almost, with any other group coming in from any other country that has the technical know-how. So I'm very proud, and we showed it in the movies we had this year.
I think it's a good start. In spite of the difficult economic circumstances, movies like 76 have been made, other movies have also been made, so it's looking good. Are we going to do as well as we would have liked? Maybe not. Maybe there will be some dampening effect from the economy. You can't exclude the industry from the economy. But no, don't for 1 minute think that Nollywood is going to be cowered or reduced in any way, shape or form. I think Nollywood is going to do very well. And I predict that there will be very many good movies that will come out 2017 and beyond.
Filmmakers and other movie buffs turned up as the cast and crew members of the movie, loosely based on the assassination of the then Nigerian military president, walked the red carpet. The historical account in 1976 went through a 7-month approval period at the Nigerian military before filming started. The film, which is set in the 70s, was shot in the Mokola barracks in Ibadan, Oyo State. Shooting a period movie with about 40 years time difference came with special kinds of challenges for director Izu Ojukwu.
Doing a period piece now and making it realistic definitely will be difficult. Gathering those vintage vehicles were not easy at all. Partner tried a lot. Some of them we had to refurbish for several months. Some of them, like the Citroen, we couldn't even, the guys who worked on it had already passed on. So it was even difficult to get someone to actually work on it and make it move. So it was a huge challenge. I mean, making a film of 1976 in 2013 on its own is a challenge. Then you now also have to deal with modern day elements staring at you wherever you point your camera at. So it's a huge challenge making this and making it realistic. Yeah.
How were you able to remove all those modern day elements, like you rightly said, billboards and stuff?
Yeah, well, it took us a lot of time. It took us quite a good number of good heads working and then masking them out. So we had to carefully mask them out in post-production because we didn't have a choice. We tried to do it manually while recording, but it became impossible because you now start restricting actors' movement and not giving them the freedom they deserve. So I said, well, let's shoot and then fix. Sometimes it's not always the best, but we didn't have a choice. That was the only option available.
There's no need for you to be scared. You know how much I love you. We continue to suffer in silence out of sheer loyalty to this nation. And this is your best way to handle this. This guy is savage. We shouldn't take any chances.
What am I to you? I have no respect for you. My family.
I am yet to see the family of yours that deserves the respect you bring.
When you're making movies like this, time perspective is important. And that's what I think we've done. We've given them time perspective. We've tried to make it authentic, tried to make it real. And I think when they watch this film, they'll get that sense that professionalism, attention to detail, and respect, I think is part and parcel of what we put. This film is built with a lot of respect and love.
Thank you very much.
Producer and actor Adonija Owiriwa, who portrayed a military intelligence officer turned up in a native assemblage, he hopes the viewers pick some key elements in the film.
For the younger generation, I want them to know that, to see that this country has not always been the way it is. In the 70s and before then, there was a nation that was really, really a good place to live in. In the 70s, the Nigerian naira was stronger than the British pound. In the 70s, Nigerians didn't need a visa to travel to UK because our economy was better than that of the UK, yeah? So, and then for those of them that actually lived in the 70s, I'm hoping that this movie is going to evoke nostalgic feelings, right? Because we played with the fashion, the music, the furniture, the cars, of that time, I want them to kind of relieve the quality of life that they actually lived back then.
Are you aware of the breach of national security recently?
What is my husband's fate?
76 also touches on some other salient themes, including support for military officers' wives and intertribal marriage in Nigeria after the civil war.